All Eastenders cast returns, exits and new arrivals coming up in 2025. Fans were excited by big returns for the milestone, including Ross Kemp as Grant Mitchell and a surprise cameo from Anita Dobson as Angie Watts. Sadly, Martin Fowler died in Stacy's arms after the Queen Vic explosion. Afterwards, Stacy left to stay with Lynn Slater, taking Arthur and Hope, while Lily stayed with her father, Ryan Malloy, in Wakefield. Though the anniversary week ended, more familiar faces will arrive and depart in Albert Square soon. EastEnders cast returns Max Branning. Max Branning is set to return to EastEnders later this year, after 4 years away. He left Walford to join daughter Lauren and grandson Louis in New Zealand. It was later revealed Linda Carter, with whom he had an affair, is pregnant with their daughter Annie. His return promises lots of drama. Ben Mitchell is set to return to EastEnders later this year, with actor Max Bowden reprising his role after a year away. He left the show in 2024 after his character was jailed for fraud during a trip to the US. Before being extradited to America, Ben shared a heartfelt goodbye with his husband, Callum Highway. Now, Max Bowden is back filming in Albert Square, and fans can expect lots of drama when Ben returns. Lily, Arthur, and Hope Fowler after Martin Fowler's death. The siblings are away from Albert Square. Arthur and Hope are staying with Stacy for a while Lily, with her birth father, Ryan, might return sooner. As for when Lily, Arthur, and Hope Fowler will return to EastEnders, that remains unknown. Jack Branning, played by Scott Maslin, announced he was going to stay with sister Susie earlier this month. The character had injured herself and had called upon Jack to support her. He asked daughter Amy if she wanted to join him, but she refused. When is Jack Branning returning to EastEnders currently unknown. Sharon Watts' Letitia Dean is currently on a break from the BBC soap. Sharon was dealing with the fallout from her affair with Grant Mitchell, discovered by his brother Phil, when her half-sister Vicky Fowler arrived from Australia. Phil had hopes of reuniting with her, but that idea was now blown out of the water. It explained that she had gone to stay with Jada Lennox, as she can't face the upset she felt for Martin. As viewers of the BBC One soap will remember, Jada, ex-partner of Sharon's late son Denny and mother of granddaughter Alyssa, is staying with Michelle Fowler during her extended break. Sharon Watts' return date to EastEnders is currently unknown. Another big return, Kate Oates, head of continuing drama at the Beeb, confirmed another familiar face is returning to Walford, following recent returns like Bianca Jackson, David Wicks, and Chrissy Watts. She hinted, "If you like returns, you won't be disappointed. There's potentially one coming. Big stories are ahead, so if a return excites you, stay tuned." But who could it be? EastEnders cast departures. Stacy Slater, Lacey Turner, who plays Stacy Slater, is on semi-maternity leave after having her third child, Gypsy, in January. Just a month later, she returned to film a live episode, delivering a powerful performance during Martin's final moments. Lacey will leave the role later in 2025, but a spokesperson said Stacy's return is possible. There's more drama before she goes, and we look forward to her coming back when Lacey is ready. Felix Baker, Matthew James Morrison, who plays Felix Baker, the first regular drag queen tiramisu in EastEnders, will leave the show after 3 years. Felix first appeared in 2022 alongside his brother Finley and father Avery. A BBC spokesperson confirmed Matthew's exit later this year, wishing him the best for the future. Felix's departure coincides with the start of Ben Wadi's tenure as the show's new executive producer. Bernie Taylor, the daughter of Karen Taylor, is leaving EastEnders after 8 years. Her character has faced many struggles, especially following the dramatic storyline involving her brother Keanu Taylor. In December 2023, Linda Carter stabbed Keanu to death in the Queen Vic. Linda and 5 other women, known to viewers as the Six, then transported Keanu's body to the cafe and buried him under the rubble. Bernie eventually discovered that the Six were responsible for her brother's death. Despite knowing the truth, she chose to keep silent. A spokesperson for the BBC One soap confirmed to Metro that Claire Norris will be leaving the show later this year. They added, "We wish her all the best for the future." Nigel Bates. In December, 90s fans were shocked when Nigel Bates returned after 26 years. Since then, he's been supporting Phil Mitchell through a mental health crisis while managing his own young-onset dementia. Although Nigel has been a welcome addition to Albert Square, Paul Bradley's return is temporary, and the length of his stay is currently unknown.
Các bạn vừa theo dõi một sản phẩm của Eastenders Spoiler TV. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại các bạn